Let's do this. All right, we're going to do our Fairbanks market trends report for the week of November 13th, 2023. All right, so we have 149 homes on the market and 92 are currently under contract. So we've got a pending ratio of about 38.17% with about 1.82 months of inventory. So all things considered, we've got a lot on the market, but there's not really a lot to look at on the market, if that makes sense. We've had 22 homes come off the market in the past 6 months and 439 that did end up selling. And they did so by starting out at an average original list price of $309,976. Their final list price, so when they were finally switching over from active to pending, they did so at an average final sold sales price of $305,088. And then when they were finally sold, their average sold price was $301,236,000. So their final list to sales ratio was 98.74%, and they were able to accomplish all of that in about 27 days on average. And the 149 homes that are currently on the market have been there for about 75 days on average. All right, let's take a look at North Pole. So North Pole, we have 75 homes on the market and 59 that are currently pending. So our pending ratio was around 44%. We've got about 1.87 months of inventory. We've had 13 homes come off the market in the last 6 months, but 250 that did end up selling. They started at around $344,139 as their average original list price. Their final sold price when they switched over from active to pending was $341,238. Then their final sold price was $338,440. So that gave us a final list to sales ratio of 99.18%. And they were able to accomplish that goal in about 25 days on average. However, those 75 homes that are currently on the market have been there for about 90 days on average.
Thinking about moving to Fairbanks? Well, click on the link below for my free relocation guide where I talk about top schools, top neighborhoods, and so much more.
So in looking at some of these numbers, one of the things I wanted to get across, the biggest thing is looking at these numbers as kind of a confidence score. So this center column here, this closed listings for the last 6 months, all of these went through the whole process. They listed, they got under contract with a buyer, they went through the appraisal process, they closed, everything happened for them. So with nearly 100% certainty, we can say these buyers and sellers did everything that they were supposed to do. And they did so in this price range, a 99.7% confidence ratio, essentially. These 25 sellers listed on average for $236,000. And when they were finally under contract, they were at $289,752. And when they're finally sold, it was for $288,877. 99.7% of what that original number was for. The data set that we have to prove up all of that is 25 items long. So when we're looking at making pricing decisions, we've got in this price range 25 data sets to support making a pretty good pricing decision. So if our home is of these 6 that have been on the market for 61 days and we are priced above 288,877, then maybe we should be considering some price improvements or some price reductions. Because if we look at the very next price range below, we can see that there are 2 homes on the market and 15 sold in the last 6 months. They're getting everything that they're asking for, and they're doing it a little bit faster. It's worth taking a look at some of these because it can absolutely dictate and tell you a lot about kind of what the weather is like for some of your price ranges. You know, for instance, 500 to 600, 117 days. It's hard to say. You know, these homes, these 8 sold in 14 days, and these 8 have been on the market for an average of 117. Who was more correct? When we look over at Fairbanks, we see a price range, you know, 700 to 799. It's one home, but it's been there for 471. It's new construction, but perhaps it's priced a little high or higher than what a buyer is willing to buy it for right now. If you have any questions about these numbers or any other numbers, real estate numbers, you can give us a call, 907-885-0316. You can also reach out to us on our website, www.fbxhomesearch.com. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye-bye. Bye bye.